Hello, it's Jason, aka Heaton, here. I have a webcam. I'm going to try to do a deck profile for you guys today, and it's going to be Zombie Orcust. So yeah, let's try this. I'm still new to making videos. I should be trying to make more. I thought I'd start off with the deck I currently was playing and messing around with. I took it to locals. I changed it up afterwards. I did win, and it did go. It did go one win, one loss, and one tie. The tie was due to freaking time. But I can't really blame the guy. He hadn't played for 5 years and just literally bought the deck this last week. So, hey, I wanted to make sure he was doing shit right. And anyway, this is Zombie Orcust. I messed with it since locals, and I'm going to try it again Friday. Anyway, this should be a 40 card deck. If I miscount it, I will. Anyway, we're going to first start off with two Baller Drock. Sorry, my nose itched. It's two Doom King Baller Drock for the zombie side of the deck. And pretty much, he's the boss. Your negate, your banish. Pretty much if you have a field spell at all. And I'll get to some fun interactions I had later. Anyway, then you have your glow up bloom. You play two of it. I like two in the deck because I tried one. Yeah, and I just wanted more opportunities at Baller Drock. Alright, and then this is gonna be controversial to some people, but we only have one terraform and one metaverse, so I'm like, I want my way to Zombie World, and my best way has been Necro World Banshee. And the reason why Necro World Banshee specifically is because they can also protect your Zombie World and also bring it out during your opponent's turn if you wanted to go full Orcust and have a negate with the Orcust trap card, and pretty much. And then playing 3 Mizuki at the moment. I still like seeing 3 Mizuki. I don't care who you are. I like seeing 3 Mizuki. It may go down to 2. I'm not sure yet. I still gotta see. But I just love it. Because if you don't want to use your Orcust stuff and you have Zombie World out, but you still want something big back out, pretty much since they're all going to be zombies because of Zombie World, just use Mizuki to bring it back. So, and I'll show you what I mean from the extra deck later. Anyway, and then we got 3 Unizombie along with 2 Shiranui Solitaire. The reason why I only have 2 Solitaire and 3 Unizombie for my ratios for this is my thought process is I don't always want to see Solitaire, because when I had it at 3, it seemed like I always kept drawing 2 in my opening hand. I just want to see one of it. And then I don't care if I see Unizombie in my opening hand. Sometimes I want to open him. Either way, it's one of my play starters or the way I play the deck. But even if I don't, I still know I got it if I need it. Okay, then we have the 1 Gozuki. This is the reason why I might bump down Mizuki, is just to put his brother in Gozuki. Because let's be honest, sending a zombie to the graveyard once per turn is nice, and then be able to special summon from your hand a zombie when this guy is in the graveyard is nice too. But right now, I just want it at 1. I might try another one. Anyway, part of my nice little spicy tech, which is the 9-tailed fox. I did this for multiple reasons, besides giving another target for glow up bloom. Because let's be honest, if you have control of the board, like I built this, and you already have your 2 Baller Drock, it's nice to know, oh look, I have the second glow up bloom as target. I have another glow up bloom target, and then you'll see another card that I put in here, specifically a way to bring this out just in case you start with it. And I'll explain that in a little bit. And then we have your Vendread Core. Why Vendread Core? Because it can special summon itself from the graveyard when you banish a zombie. I wanted to play Charge just that way I could just see it straight from the deck, but I couldn't find my copies, for one, and for two, I'm still not sure if I want that in here unless I'm thinking about playing two of it and then two of these guys, but then, I don't know, I'm still thinking about cutting this. It works, I just not sure about it yet, but if I put Link Rebo in, it might stay. Okay? Then that's pretty much the zombie parts of the deck. Now we're going to go to the Orcust monsters, which is one of the Brass Bombardment, one Simple Skeleton, or Skelly Boy, as a lot of people at my locals call it, two Harp Horror, yes, only two, because I'm weird, I like seeing all of them, and, okay, I'm just going to finish explaining why. Harp Horror, when I was playing it at 3, I didn't have Skelly Boy, because I actually just got him from trades at locals. It was literally 3 Harp Horror and 1 Brass Bombardment, and I kept seeing the Harp Horror, when I didn't want to, because there was one game against another Orcust variant, and I just could not, pretty much, I got into this, and then was able to banish it to get this thing to help with the combo, but then when it was still 2 of them in the deck, I had no other targets for its banish effect besides Nightmare, but he had banished the Nightmare, my Nightmares through other ways, so couldn't exactly get it the way I wanted. Anyway, speaking of Nightmares, I'm running 2 of it. I like the card. I still gotta get used to the combo fully. I'm being honest, guys. I know, I should have been used to it by now, but the thing is, I didn't build Orcust just straight away. Oh yeah, and I think to ground out the monsters, it's the World Lance, my bad, Wand. I get them mixed up. Anyway, the World Wand, it's part of the combo, and it's a target for some of the effects. Still, they really work really well. Anyway, then our hand traps, which is 2 Ash Blossom, which, you guys should know Ash. I want to put it to 3. I'm debating on putting it to 3, but at the moment, 2's good. Alright, then we're going into the spells now. It's going to be triple Zombie World. Now, remember what I was telling you earlier about the... Sorry. Remember what I was explaining earlier about why there's 3 Necro World Banshee? I want this on the field, or I want a way to be able to just get it there, because this won me my first game, my first match, and that's because the guy was playing Pure Thunder. Mind you, game 1 I just lost that. He got triple Colossus before I could. And then game 2, I was like, because he was able to keep my Zombie Worlds off and I didn't have my Banshees. But game 2 and 3, the moment I activated Zombie World and got at least 1 Balladrock on board, that was mine. Especially game 3, because literally, he just, after 3 turns of not being able to do anything against my board, he just scooped. Mind you, the opponent I was playing was way more skilled than me, because he plays more than I do, but he is just, I'll be honest, it's the first time I actually won against him, and I know I played him over 4 or 5 times in matches. Anyway, let's continue off. Then we have your Foolish Burial, always a good one of, especially in zombies, because let's be honest, they want buried, they want in that graveyard, they want to trigger their graveyard, they want to be like, bam. Just besides Mizuki, you can also send Nine-Tailed Fox, ironically, if you wanted to, because Nine-Tailed Fox can be special summoned from the graveyard or the hand by tributing 2 monsters, which I will show you what I run at the moment, which may change, but anyway. 1 call by, just because I put the other 2 in the side, just because I wanted to see this, but I also knew I could recover if I did get hand trapped because of how I built it, and that did end up helping. And I did see this enough times. Now, what you should play probably should be 3 in the main, but I think I might move up to 2 in the main just to be safe and have more defense. But just, you gotta play it how you want, you know. It's just a guideline. One Allure of Darkness, because I wanted some draw power, but I did not want Desires. Because normally I would be like, Desires. I'm like, no, I play enough Darks to where I know I could get this off. And my shit ain't afraid to be banished, so. One Allure, you can bump it up as well, your playstyle. Me right now, I got 1 here. I experimented with 2 in the side, sighted it in. I drew a lot, but it didn't help me get that last match because we went into time. Anyway, we got 2 Twin Twister. Because let's be honest, we need back row hate. Back row hate's back because back row is back. And a lot of people are a little like, why is back row back? Well, can't help it. 2017 and the beginning of 18 was mostly monster effects. It seems like the later we got into 2018 and the later we're getting into 2019 now, it seems like we're getting more back row. So, and then plus Mystic Mind scared the shit out of people into making you want more back row. So, we got more back row hate. Now, one of my techs that can be changed for the call buys, but I'm playing this right now. It's Fires of Doomsday at 2. Why Fires of Doomsday? It's like a scapegoat, but it brings you up dark tokens. And let's just say this, sometimes you just want those things to be dark, so that way you can use them for certain combos. And if you have Zombie World, they become zombies, because right now they're fiends when they're tokens. But it's a good defense, because I had to have it using block attacks, and it's good link fodder. Alright, then for part of the Orcust thing is Orchestrated Babble. You know, you guys know it turns all their stuff into quick effects, which is actually good, and I wish certain other decks had that. Had a card like this, I should say. Anyway, then we're going to move on to the traps, which there's only 4 of, which it's only because I don't have Judgment at the moment, so I'm running 3 Strike instead, because I was like, do I want to run 2 Strike and a Warning? And then I was like, every time I play Warning in the main deck, it just never works for me. So, this actually helped me out making, let's just say this, the Pendulum player hated that I kept striking his damn Electromite. Well, I just didn't want him getting advantage. And it caused him to miss, like, because he was playing Pendulum, I think it was Pendulum Magician Guard Dragon. Anyway, he just hated me. And then Crescendo, which is a great card. I have no problem with that one. And that is the main deck. I hope you guys like that main deck. We're going to go into the extra. We run 2 Avenged Savior. Pretty much. You really don't have a target for that one effect, which brings Avenged back from the graveyard, unless Core is somehow in the graveyard and you haven't special summoned it. But really we use him for the second effect of his, which is to send a zombie to the graveyard and then lower your opponent's monster by its level. So it's another way for Ballardrock technically, or the Nine-Tailed Fox to be used very effectively. Now, what I would recommend is if you have a Vampire Sucker, you can put a Vampire Sucker in here for one of these. But I would say at least run 1. You'll be surprised. Wee Witches, which is another thing you can make with the Fires of Doomsday, because she literally says only 2 dark monsters, and the Fires of Doomsday tokens make dark tokens. So yeah, not only that, powers up your important monsters, and you can always use it for other stuff. Alright, we're going to go into some of the Orcust stuff now, which is, this wasn't a part of the original build because I had to trade for it. But right now I'm running 2 long Girsus. If you're on a budget, this is good. But I do recommend if you can afford it, get a Din Girsu as one of the replacements for this. But I do say running 2 of Galatea, the Orcust traded automaton, was really good. I could see running her at 3 as well, but just for space reasons, or just to be comfortable with the way I like it, I just went for 2. Next we have Topologic Bomber Dragon, which the way I I just like blowing up their monsters and then just if you're playing right, you just boom. And then you can do some other neat things too with some of the nightmares with this. Anyway, Mermaid for your combo. Phoenix, your removal and part of your combo. Cerberus, once again, for the help you with the combo, like if you need to go into these, go into this, get the nightmare, get the orchestrate nightmare. Nightmare Griffin, I'm testing it out. I haven't made it in any test hands yet. I'm thinking about it, so I'm thinking about getting rid of it for something else. Maybe the link for Orcust, just to try it. Otherwise, this could be any utility monster. I'm being honest. Omega, because it's Zombie's best friend. You can make it literally with the Unizombie you raise the level of and any of your level 4s. Heck, there's just ways you can make him, no problem. Red Eyes is Zombie Necro. You can make it as well with Unizombie, but you might not go into it as often, so you could actually change this out if you wanted to. And Babushka is just a fun little tech, and for me, you can change it out as well, your build. You can play the deck your way. This is just how I'm playing mine. Anyway, I hope you liked this. I hope you like this build. You want to give it a shot, go for it. If you don't like it, you can tell me what you think I should improve. And, well, I already know a couple ways I'm going to fix it up. I do thank you all for watching, and if you want, I might be able to set up for some test hands if you want to see how I do the test hands. Otherwise, I'm going to try to make more videos. My next deck profile is most likely going to be my pure Crusadio TK, because let's be honest, it's my favorite freaking deck since it came out in Cybernetic Horizon. I still love playing it. I've tried the Guard Dragon variant, which I will explain why I don't play that variant in that profile. Thank you. Have a good one.